Mark Charvat, 102 Cobblestone Trail, DeKalb. One thing that seems to be missing from these budget talks is the EPI report that we paid for. And there's a lot of recommendations in that EPI report that during the budget process, Mr. Espiritu, I heard you say we have to put this off until next year. There are a lot of, you indicated at the meeting that it's, a meeting a couple weeks ago that it's too late to implement some of these things, and there are a lot of great recommendations in that report that could save the city a lot of money. I'd like to talk about the budget process real quick here. In the budget process, last year, as I recall, I believe there was, during the meetings that led up to the actual voting of the budget, the Financial Advisory Committees, there was public input at the beginning of the meetings. Why was that changed this year? You can respond.
We've had public input. We've had public input.
I mean, prior
Mr.
to, you know, at the beginning of the meeting, kind of like what kind of conversation we have going here. There wasn't at any of the other meetings.
We've had the community has had opportunity to speak to many meetings.
But not at the actual committee meeting. I just want to point that out to the community here. Now, with the budget here, let's talk money here. I hope everybody actually takes the time to look at the check registers that the city posts online. It's a very valuable source of information. Over the past 6 months, $5,000 per month was spent on cell phone service. That comes out to $60,000 a year for cell phones for city employees. How many of these social service agencies could use that money? I believe most of you could. Now, at the last meeting, I believe the prospect, and I emailed most of the aldermen about this, and I only got a response from Mr. Tarazinski and Mr. Gallagher, who was kind enough to call me and respond. $40,000 the city wants to spend on cameras to monitor dumpsters. $40,000. Now, you can go on Craigslist and buy a camera for $200 if you look hard enough. Can you use $40,000 for their agency here? Ms. Fazekas brought this up, priorities. I think we're lacking priorities when it comes to the budget. I don't consider dumpsters a priority here. So I'd just like to see the city council examine priorities. I mean, there's a lot of items in that EPI report that really need to be take a look at, you know. That's all I have to say. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Charvat.